Listen. Listen and listen well. Alright? I'm gonna tell you this. And I'm gonna be real with every single person who watches this video right the fuck now. The game is out. The game is out there. You spent your money already. You spent $60, $65, however much the tax is. I'm gonna say $60, right? You can save that money. We're still in a recession. I don't think they've opened up new jobs yet in New York City. I don't care what anyone has told you. Yeah, everything looks fine and fucking dandy, but let's be real. For a second. This game ain't the best. No one doubts. This is the one thing I've heard all across the board. The game has good graphics. The game plays well. The game looks incredible. The game feels better. The water looks fucking amazing. The environments look super good. I've heard all of that. What I have heard, the story ain't shit. The story is not compelling. The story doesn't match the look. The setting is bleak, grim, and trash. What are you trying to tell me that others haven't already said? If you're playing the game, you probably already know, yeah, the story's not that cracked up. But everything looks beautiful. But is it fun? The one rule of video games I've heard, is it fun? Long story short, let's get into the video. Right the fuck now. This is your boy, Fatman DD1. Thank you. This is not it. This is the tip of the iceberg, and I mean the tippy top. You thought all the leaks out there that were fair, decent, and good. Bitch, you haven't seen nothing. Because I'm about to show you something. So, Last of Us 2 leaks. These are the, well, not leaks anymore since the game has been out. This is the release date, Juneteenth, which, you know, powers of the people, black people. This is the official day that black people were released as slaves. Like we were free. This is the official day. And I don't know what site this is, but I fuck with you guys, and it seems to be some waifus on the side. But there's a video here, and this is something Abby says to one of her friends, and this hurts me right now. And we're gonna watch this video. So let's get into the video. Here we are. Let's enjoy this video, because I'm guessing Abby don't give a fuck about no one's pregnant wife. You ready? Let's get it.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
She's complaining.
Shit.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
And that's voiced by Neil Druckmann. That's voiced by him. So that picture of himself inserting himself in here is really creepy.
You have to go back this way?
Why she complaining?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
That's not flirting. That's just being weird. This character is voiced by Druckmann, which it sounds like. And I heard that nigga's voice enough to hate it. I recorded this on my iPhone.
Is it?
So.
We made it.
Holy shit.
This is where
It's a
Joel
fucking
and
city.
lives.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Crazy.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
facial
just that,
expressions
though.
are ugly.
Should I say congrats?
She looks
When
real
everyone else
ugly.
sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey,
Don't.
see you back at the lodge.
Like the hair. She looks ugly. A lot of facial expressions look pretty ugly, ain't gonna lie to you. So he gave her an understanding, like, hey, I got a pregnant wife. I can't do this shit. And, like...
Fuck it.
So, basically, this is just how it goes. I don't give a shit about your pregnant wife. I want to kill old people and schoolgirls. Yo, I'm sorry. This game is just kind of feeling that. Like, I'm feeling that Abby is like, yes, I get revenge is all you got. I get it. Everyone's felt that way. I'm on a revenge path, and revenge is the only thing I got left, and that's all I have. And yeah, but this nigga cares about you just like he cares about his wife, but he just told you, yeah, I want what you want, but not at any cost, because that's the cost of my wife and my children. And this character seems not understand. There would be another video here, but no, it's not here because Reddit took it down. I wish I should have recorded that, but I didn't. But in that video, Abby basically gets caught up by a whole bunch of lurkers, a whole bunch of like runners. Like, she gets caught by these zombies. She's about to die. Guess who saves her? Joel and Tommy saves her. And I like this. This makes sense. Tommy, they introduce themselves. I'm Tommy. This is Joel. Joel saved your ass. Clearly, he ain't the bad person you think he is. But fuck it. You're a freak of nature, and you can do whatever you want. Basically, after saving her ass, and I hate Tommy, because Tommy introduced himself. He's like, I'm Joel, I'm Tommy, this is Joel. Why would you introduce yourself? You don't know this shit. You're both fighting creatures. Save the introductions afterwards. Joel would have said it. Tommy, save the introductions afterwards. All right. Or save the introductions after we survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joel and Tommy have been doing this for so long. Don't introduce yourself as a whole fucking flood of zombies are trying to kill you. And they survive. You know what I'm saying? But this kind of catches me up. This catches me really hard. And you already know. Everyone should know. And if you don't know, bitch, you about to know. Let's get it. Let's just rewind this.
You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill.
This is after
Y'all should come back with us.
they
We
saved
stop
their ass.
before we head out.
Appreciate it.
They're being nice.
I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe.
Everyone's face. First of all, I'm gonna ask myself this question. How do they know who the fuck Joel is? I thought Joel wiped out half the Fireflies. So you just knowing his name or knowing anything about him doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. They didn't like the Fireflies. I don't know how much paperwork is done in a post-apocalyptic fucking world, but the Fireflies didn't write this nigga's name down right next to Ellie when they brought them both in. Joel. How do you know his name? How do you know who he is? How? Because yes, Joel's made a lot of enemies, but the fact that they all somehow Abby just knows his name from when she was little does not compute to me. It doesn't. How you know this nigga's name? How? You were like fucking a kid. And then somehow you're telling me half the soldiers knew who he was? Doesn't make any sense, bro. That's not... Nothing's adding up here. Nothing's equating to anything. Like, Joel didn't write his name. Joel was here when he murdered your fucking dad. So, them all realize it. And you know what I hate about this scene? Tommy introduces himself. And Joel. Joel doesn't read the room well enough to be like, we don't really know these people. Like, Joel used to be the guy that didn't know who you were and would not give his name up for shit. He used to kill kids younger than Ellie. Are you telling me this man who used to be on his A game, because he's now older, is not on his A game? I don't believe you. I believe they dumbed down Tommy and they dumbed down Joel to make the female characters look better. I love video games that are able to tackle different points of views in different characters. Make them both stand up. Whoever this person was who watermarked this shit, shouts to that man, because that man was pretty smart to do this. Even though he pre-recorded all this shit, he was still smart enough to say, yeah, I'm taking notes because motherfuckers is bugging. And that's all there is. But people are going to look at me and say, well, you're just a hater. No. I'm not a hater. I'm telling you the truth, and the truth sounds bitterly disgusting. I said this game would be bad. I said this game would make the sales that they weren't looking for. I said this game is going to make sales. It's not going to make the sales that they were looking for. Like, it wasn't going to sell out 3 million, 5 million, 8 million copies. It was going to make enough money. That's what I said. It was going to make enough money. It wasn't going to sell out heavily just so they would just be like, yeah, we number one, we told you. Everyone said the same thing across the board. Incredible gameplay. Graphics look good. Story is shit. The killing is shit. Killing a pregnant woman no one gives a fuck about. Which, I'm guessing his wife that's pregnant, Ellie kills in the game. Wow. This whole scene right here makes me feel that Joel didn't realize the situation. We don't know these people. We don't know who they are, but we're inviting them back to our outposts because they're scavengers. All hands on deck. It's the winter. Every man for themselves. The clickers are outside our door. The bloaters are somewhere behind. You got runners just booking it at you. So survival of the fittest, baby. This right here, it's not smart. And I feel that they really dumb down these characters. Doesn't matter how old they are. Doesn't matter how old you get. Instinctively, I gotta stay on my toes. That's why anywhere you go, they say stay on 10 toes. Stay on your guard, because you don't know what's next. You don't know who has it out for you. Being a black man, I don't know who has it out for me either. But this whole setting in itself is more like, hey, read the room. Joel should know that. But I guess he doesn't.
Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Knocks him out. That's a concussion.
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy!
How do you not have your guns on you?
Get off me!
It doesn't make sense.
Puta madre.
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Why don't you...
You see that? This nigga didn't give a fuck who you was. He didn't. This is why I love Joel. This is why I love the character Joel. You see that? He's like, it took him a minute. He didn't even think of a single fucking person he hasn't disrespected, wronged, because the man's a G. The man didn't keep tracking names and numbers of people who hate him. You hate him because he survives, bitch. That's why you hate him. People didn't like Joel's actions in the last game. I'm sorry for everybody else. I would have saved Ellie. I would do what I did. I would have been like, yeah, come after me. I'm teaching you lessons. That's just it. Or there would have been lessons that taught. If that, like my friend said, if the doctor Joel killed was the only doctor in the entire game, the entire world, who could remove the cordyceps, the cure from Ellie, I understand. Now there's now that revenge makes sense. He was the only doctor in the world that could save us, and he was my father. You doomed everyone on this planet. You fucking selfish old man. That makes sense. That makes sense. But no, he wasn't the only doctor. He wasn't. Also, the infected religious fucking nut jobs in this game seem to also be immune. Which is kind of like, does that still make any sense? I don't know if that's still true in the game. I haven't fucking did my research on that one yet. But you see how Joel took a good minute to say, bitch, I don't know you. I don't care who you are. Just get what you have to get done. You got me here bleeding. You want me to remember who you are with a shotgun blast to my kneecap? Bitch, no. I have tons of enemies. Do what you have to do. They got what you want, an apology? Because I would have loved it if Joel and Ellie, in this situation, Joel would have been like, what do you want from me? You injured me. I'm almost dead. What do you want from me? You want a sorry? An apology? She'd be like, if she would have said, you killed my father, and in this moment, Joel would have been like, honey, I killed a lot of people. I've killed too many people to keep track of. So you're going to have to narrow it down or cry me a river. I would have loved Joel for that. Not in that same context how they would have wrote it, but that for me is powerful. Now, I don't want to hear the bullshit from people out there. You know, if Joel would have said, I don't know who you are, I don't care. And if she would have said, you killed my father, then Joel would have been like, I've killed plenty of fucking people. Who was your dad? Like, come on, bro. It took him a minute to think about it. And look, no one. He was just like, bitch, get it over with. A G, a gangster. A gangster. Going down a character who's not a gangster or a G, who's just a bitch.
Hey, whatever speech you got rehearsed, get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
She's like, why? Why all characters look ugly? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these characters do look ugly. This is not next gen, this is terrible. That girl look ugly as hell.
Don't you fucking move.
Tommy's knocked out his head. It's kind of crazy.
Clear out.
Oh, Golf Master 5.
You stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
And that's where we leave it. This is basically it. Joel saves your fucking ass. But for some reason, he's just terrible at making hardcore decisions when it comes to this, right? And that leads us up to this. And here we go. The creme de la creme. The piece la resistance. The shit that will all be all over the internet in a couple of days. The death of Joel. I don't know how. Slice that nigga in the face.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
Look at that.
Fucking die!
Look at that.
What's going on?
Let him go!
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
That's what he said.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up.
He spit on him. It's emotional, it's threatening, but it's the most fucked up, disrespectful way to kill Joel. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It's the most fucked up way to do it. And you hear that? That's her. That's the vengeance inside of her. The anger in her. That Jesus chick really looks ugly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's get down to the talk. There's nothing in my entire life I love more than video games. You can't tell me shit about video games. You can say you're being negative. Yes, I'm being a bit negative. But I love this game so much that Part 1 stands definitively as the only game in the world. People say this stands right next to Part 1. Why are you shitting on Last of Us 1? That was a masterpiece. This is garbage. Everyone has said it across the board. The writing does not match what is on the wall. You have all of these amazing cinematic stuff. Like I said before, no one's complaining about the cinematics. No one's complaining about any of the graphical stuff they've done in this game. No one. It's amazing. It's immaculate. It's top tier. No one's complaining about that. What people have complained about is story. It's not fun. It's not good. None of this is amazing. Neil Druckmann is like, I want you to look deep within inside yourself and get an introspective. What are you talking about? Abby looks like the worst character in the world. We find out she is a transgender character, by the way, which is like, who the fuck cares? Listen, if the only thing you have to add on the video game is that Abby is trans, Ellie is lesbian, I don't care. Speak that shit to some other game. Don't throw that in Last of Us 2. Ellie having a relationship? You know what? What is the build? I wanted revenge on Ellie and that weird cult killing her girlfriend. I thought she was a part of them, but came here and became something better. And I'm like, yo, then they found her, killed her, Ellie wanted revenge, then Abby came out of nowhere, was just in her way, took that bitch out, and then went after the cult, and then Abby's group was like, yo, we need some help because she killed our leader, and now, come on, bro. I'm fixing your game. I'm making it better, and this shit is... Everybody want to come in my comments. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know this. Listen, bitch. Listen, little bitch. Okay? Listen, hoe. You want to get mad? I'll get mad. You want to be pissed? Fine. But when I'm speaking legit truth to you, fucking opinion, bitch. I have other things that can be added on as the word opinion. This is factual. I'm throwing shit in your face and saying, nigga, are you gonna eat this? Because this is what Naughty Dog is doing. They're taking these, they're putting them in your face, and they're telling you to eat them. Don't eat it. Don't let them force feed you a story and a narrative that doesn't sound good. Revenge can be done right. Yes, it can. Stories can be done extremely right, depending on what you put on top of it. Why have I made this video? Why have I gone in so much? Because it's all fun. Plus, the game is out. So any of these leaks, people can talk about them. I dare motherfucker to say, well, sir, we're going to copyright you. I'm like, why? The game is out. The game is out. The game is on platforms right now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bitch? What are you talking about? The game is out. I can show this shit now. I can tell you, don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. And if you have already wasted your money, listen, you wanted to play a new game. Bitch, you should have waited for Sekiro. I mean, you should wait for Ghost of Tsushima. That looks like a good game. That looks like it drives the story home. That looks graphically incredible. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Anyone can sit at the keyboard and say, well, The Last of Us 2. Listen, I'm a hardcore nerd. Comes to anime, I go in, I look at everything. I mean, I read the manga. That's just my, I'm saying, I don't really care about the manga like that. I'm not an avid reader as much as I used to be, or was. But let me be real with you. Let me be fucking real with you. Like I have been real with you. They're trying to give you this because they say, take it because, you know, we're giving it to you. Neil Druckmann wanted to do what he's always done. Kill the main character, start with the female character. He's done that twice in shit that he's written. And Naughty Dog collectively turned them the fuck down because they were bad. People don't want a main character that does not appeal to them. Abby is not a main character. Abby is not a character I want to play. Fuck no. That doesn't make sense. And plus, in a world full of zombie apocalypses and destruction and fucking creatures that just makes no goddamn sense of why, you have a transgender person. How? When was she? How? Because we found out that the doctor, which died in the first game, was Abby's dad. So you telling me that doctor gave their son a sex transformation and turned them into a girl? That sounds fucking creepy. I'm just being real with you. This is how Abby used to look. Big and swole. Now she's like skinny and like toned in the new game. And she kills Tommy. Like, let's just leave that there. She blows Tommy's brains out. This is not the game I want. This is not the game I will recommend. If anyone out there has some fucking sense, you will see that they've butchered and killed The Last of Us. Narratively and figuratively. For real, they've done it. Neil Druckmann has inserted himself fucking game reviewers and fucking fans. If you're a real fan of this franchise, of Naughty Dog, you see this for what it is. Neil Druckmann cucking his way into a fuckfest of here, take this because I say it's so. Take this because it's what I've created and you're gonna love it. What? Are you serious? Are you trying to fuck me? Don't fuck me, Neil. Because you won't get my money, nigga. You won't get my money. You won't get my money. It's as simple as that. But maybe, as everyone keeps saying, I'm a negative Nancy. I'm a mean person. Listen, little bitch. So what? I don't hear you making your own videos, talking shit, trying to debunk anything I'm saying. Because everything I've just said is straight up facts. How does this all fit together in a narrative that makes sense? Oh, if you play the game, it should make sense. I'm like, really? Really? Hey, big man, talk that shit. But I'm Fat Man DD1. That's all I gotta say. After this, there's probably gonna be a little more ass cutting here. I'm just gonna be real with you. Oh, but I did find something I do want to cut ass on for a whole good 5 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you. This video was too fucking long in itself and it took forever to upload. But I'm happy it's done. And I'm happy you get to see what I'm seeing. There's your meat and potatoes. I even have more meat and potatoes on my phone. That was an iPod. I have more. And I will show these because I won my copyright strike. You can't strike me because my balls are in your mouth. Have a nice one. This is your boy Fat Man. Remember to like, subscribe. And you think, hey, Fat Man, you're going a little too hard. The game is out already. I already wasted my money. Cool. But can you say the game was fun? Can you say the game was fun? Alex, can you say that? I really don't know. If you can't say it's fun, it's probably not fun. But remember to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified for more. This is all I got to say to you. Be well. Have a good one. Remember to never give up, never surrender, and keep on grinding. And from me to you, peace. Not my hope. Happy June 19th. Peace.
Shit. Gambit on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the ground.
Here's the last
Some of you
one.
niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like autumn, nigga. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.